Okay, welcome back everybody. As you can see, we're doing another episode of Elder Scrolls Online. We're doing part 16, and we're playing with She's Not a Dork still, and she's level 14 now. She's in the Thieves Guild. We're doing that quest line along with the others. And when we finish that one, I want to take and start um, the death the death one. So I forget what it was called, but let's get to it. Ba 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 ba. Oh, the gigantic grot oats. Okay, now what are we doing in here? I forget. Um. Oh, we're doing the Thorn Speaks in here. No, this is another freaking one. This is the one there with that freaking um hmm. No. No. Okay, something. We're inside that fucking the one fucking thing. I know that. I just did that puzzle there. I know we're going to come down to it. Okay, I gotta figure out which one we're doing here. Oh, we're gonna do Dark Brotherhood yet. That's the one. Sailor's Fight. No, wrong game. No. Covetous Countess. No. 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 What the fuck is it? Punch plan, no. No. No, not in the mark. That's the one, I think. I think that's the one, flipping the coin. Yeah, flipping the coin.
Welcome back to the Expert Walkthrough for Dark Souls 3, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD. And in the last video, we cleared the tutorial, we defeated the tutorial boss, Udix Gundyr, and we also made our way to Firelink's Shrine while taking out the Sword Master NPC for his soul and his weapon, which I will showcase soon. But the reason I'm back here at the bonfire at the very beginning of the tutorial, or I guess the beginning of part B of the tutorial, is because, like a dumbass, I totally forgot to go loot the item that was by a giant lizard. So we're gonna go get that now.
Listening to fucking talking.
What do I sell? I sell glorious pandemonium, instant immortality, mastery over time and space, and the occasional nightmare. What I sell is life and death itself. The real question is, what are you looking for? You won't believe what's in store.
I don't know, man. Fucking gonna say a word to us. So that's the one we're doing.
Hello, it's G right here, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to do the quest of flipping the coin. So, I'm like halfway through the quest, and at the beginning part of the quest, if you're wondering how to do that part, all you gotta do is use your disguise, and you gotta click on the disguise and put it on, and then you can steal the items that you want. And then after that, you just gotta give the items back out. That part is pretty simple. But for this part, I'm gonna show you what pattern that you have to do. This is basically just like chess. So, here's the first spell you put. Because you're gonna want to get her to the treasure chests without them coming and killing her. That's what you have to do. This is basically just like chess. This part, I'm going to show you what the pattern that you have to do. I just gotta give the items back out. That part is pretty simple. But for this part, I'm going to show you what pattern that you have to do. This is basically just like chess. So, here's the first spell you put. Because you're going to want to get her to the treasure chests without them coming and killing her.
there's probably another way to do this, but this is just the way I did it. And this way works.
No, come on. Get over here and activate this tile.
So I'm good with it.
Oh.
And you're good. You unlock. You can plunder the reliquary now. Treasure for everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if this video helped you. Thanks.
I think this is the way we came through, yeah. Okay.
Konabe, did you ever think we would see this day?
Okay, where the hell
No,
should we take this
come now,
one?
smile. Only good can come of such an auspicious alliance.
You are wise to say so, Shanra.
Such flattery. Tell me, why have you called me here?
We have a gift for you, Shanra, to show our appreciation and solidify our friendship. And I believe it has just arrived. My friend, if you would do the honors.
Shanra is honored. Tell me, what have you brought? Spices? Gemstones, perhaps? Wherever did you get this marvelous gem? Legend has it that Joan was struck by a bolt of light. For but a second, she turned from her twin, and overtaken by sadness, shed a single tear. Joan brushed it from her cheek, and it fell to the desert below. Joan's tear, such a beautiful gem. Of course not, a fanciful tale. This jewel was cut from a Varla stone by Azesas, greatest jeweler of the first era. But it's a good story, isn't it? And will fetch a fine price. You do your friends credit. Such a prize deserves a fine reward. I thought you might have something in mind, seeing as you went through all the trouble of procuring this precious jewel. Name your price. Ah, clever and loyal. A rare combination. Very well. I prefer not to have the Thalmo looking over my shoulder anyhow. Instead, we will invest in Jode's chariot. Our coffers still need guarding, yes? As the hollow moon waxes, it is only fair that we balance the scales. We will invest significant capital in bolstering our esteemed protectors. Otherwise, we might find ourselves waiting in one of Valir's famous lines, no?
Mm-hmm. So what? Oh, I don't know. I forgot what time it was. Yeah, I guess. I don't even know if I don't even think I heard his bus yet. Why do you think oh, there it is again. It just keeps moving.
My good friend, you have done so much for us and asked so little in return. If all my agents were so skilled and selfless, we might bring our services to the world. With Shanra appeased, we will continue to do what we do best. While I am sure Jode's chariot will try to stop us, they will never blot us out entirely, no? Thank you, my friend. We would not be here without your help.
Okay, let's see. To which one now? Hit the gate. Okay, I guess I'll do that one. Looks like way down there. Let's take the horse back off. Okay. here. Which? It's inside here, right? Uh-huh. My shoes. Let me hide out here. Okay, we'll hide out here. I have to go run it. I'll be right back. Maybe like 5 minutes. Okay? A little bit almost constantly. So there's two things here that I can't get. It says offer number on this little paper, and then you have to put something else on there. Well, if I can't get it, then we'll either have to walk it down or put it in the mail with yours tomorrow. Rip this up maybe.
Hurry up! Well, you gotta go! You're already late for school! You've been watching something all morning. Well, you're whining baby shit. Put your bed up. Hurry up!
Hopefully that'll keep it so it don't. Get back on, Boo. Hurry.
We're leaving. Come on.
Run. Get back away from the game. You have to make sure no more sleeping from now on. Till after he goes.
I was trying to sleep.
I know.
Let him go, though.
But when you just sit there and lean back like that, You always do that. You sit there and you...
Where's my monkey?
I don't know.
Why? Where did you put my key, Alex?
Was it in your coat pocket?
No. God damn it, Alexander. Motherfucker. Give me your book back. Give me your book back! Where did you put my fucking key? I didn't put it in here. You can't bring all of this. Where'd you put mommy's key? Hurry up! Shit! I told you not to touch this fucking thing.
I'm gonna have to stick
Shove shit up my ass from now on.
I'll have to stick it in my door over there.
Come on! Come on, Alex! No? Your key disappeared. Nice water. Come on.
Okay, everybody, I'm sorry. I'm back. Let me take my rubber band off of there. My character ain't moving all around now. Okay, let me get a drink real quick. Okay, here we go, we're back at it. Excuse me, we just managed to kill all those. Now we have to go in here. I think you can either get our pay or to go do another one.
You're going to bother me now?
Oh, shut up, I'm gonna bother you, alright. And kick your freaking arsenic.
I don't hear the sounds of battle. Are the bandits driven off? Then I'll distill an antidote immediately. With so many poison, we couldn't have repelled the bandits without your help. Someone deliberately poisoned our strongholds well. The sickness began the day of the bandits' first attack. It couldn't have been them, not directly. You should speak with Moramat, one of Chief Dushko's wives. She's tended the chief since he fell ill. You've shown your stand with the stronghold, and for that, you'll remain welcome. But if you wish to stop the poisoner, you'll need her approval, or the others won't help.
Okay, now we're doing the enemy within. Just make sure we're on cue here. Yeah, okay. That's right outside the door. To the right.
What is it?
What's the deal with this? Oh, she's sitting right there.
You've proven yourself bloodkith to our stronghold. If any here would call you outsider, you are welcome to answer with the back of your hand. Now, what is it you need? Yes, he convinced me there was never a curse. Know that while Chief Dushko remains ill, I speak on his behalf. I'm his hearthwife, and I say the poisoner must be brought to justice. The sickness happened before the first bandit attack. None are missing from the stronghold. The poisoner must be among us. Can't be any of the victims. There are unpleasant symptoms. Very unpleasant. Speak with the unafflicted. Find out where they were the night before the sickness began. Return to me with their tales, and we can find the lies within them.
Okay. He probably wants us to go around and fucking help the people that are poisoned now.
The antidote will be ready soon. Then we can get everyone back on their feet. Wonderful. Good luck to you. Oh, you want to question me? A bit pedantic, but I appreciate a thorough approach. Ask what you will. In the woods, collecting herbs for poultices. It's a good thing too, after the bandit attacks. I've used nearly all of them. Look, if I wanted to kill everyone, I would have done it right the first time. That's what troubles me. If the poison was meant to kill, there would have been more venom. Why would the poisoner show restraint? You'd better not be bringing more trouble.
You better shut your fucking mouth, dude. Before I tend to your ass and take you out.
Ah, the hero. What do you want?
It's shameful for the raiders to do such a thing. They must have dropped the poison in the well during one of their attacks. Checking and oiling weapons in the longhouse? Bad for the bandits when they attacked. Still didn't keep them from poisoning the well. If you say so. It's been a blur. Can't even remember when I last slept.
The sound of a hammer on iron is a beautiful thing to hear, whether in battle or at the forge. But our mine produces tin. Can't keep a good rhythm with tin. Once the chief is back on his feet, I'll be the new forge wife. Then we'll see who gives the orders. Not that you care. Go ahead, ask me anything. Right here, stoking the forge while my apprentice ran errands for Marama. Think she can take her away, make my work shoddier? Besides, temperature changes can ruin the metal. I didn't have a choice. Shored up defenses, repaired weapons and armor for the few warriors left standing. Haven't you heard the ring of my hammer? Used it on a few bandits, too. Bandit helmets can't take 3 hits. Clang, clang, crunch. Shoddy workmanship. If I'd wanted to sabotage the stronghold, I could have the walls topple or make shoddy blades that crumble in our warriors' hands. Yet the walls stand fast and our weapons strike true. Any other insults you care to toss at me? I have metal to work.
So I got 1, 2 more.
Hello, Bloodkith. Heard you gutted some bandits in the attack.
You mean the curse? Sure, I'll help any way I can. It's what I do. Most of our warriors are sick in their beds, or barely able to hold an axe. More bandits for me. Training with Nemorath near the front gate. He opens himself to counterattacks when he lunges. Knew it would hurt him eventually, but he survived the attack, so he'll remember next time. Or not, and he'll die. He should really try to remember. The curse couldn't poison me. Nothing can. When I find a new bug or beast, I don't just kill it. I eat it to gain its strength. Sometimes you, pay for it. But you've never truly conquered something until you've buried it in the ground. Because bandits are dumb. They think an open gate is a weakness, so they all head for it. But we cut them down before they get inside. They could, but they don't. The ones with bows won't fire their arrows at us, so we stand here as bait for the ones without bows. Then they come, and we make them decorate the cobbles. Told you, bandits are dumb.
The stronghold survived because of your help. We won't forget this. I wish we were back in the mines, even with all those spiders. At least Moramid is safe in the longhouse. Getting battered by Sharnog. I always end up bruised, but I'm a better warrior for it. Sure half the village saw me getting knocked around. You can ask anyone. Nothing. I'm a horrible liar. Everybody knows it. Look, the chief got sick. We have a history, and I don't want Marama to think I poisoned him, all right? That'd be terrible. Is it that obvious? I mean, no, nothing like that. The chief and I disagreed over the mine's value, but we resolved things. We don't see eye to eye on trade matters, but I'm no traitor to the stronghold, and I'd never do anything to hurt Marama.
you're looking for trouble, you found it.
Oh, shut your mouth, dude. You talk shit every time.
What have you learned? Whose tales are false? I remember that. They were sparring for hours. And the others? Yes, he complained for weeks about his herbs. I finally told him to stop whining and get what he needed. He returned later with an armload of plants. Who else? That's strange. I didn't see Rakaz, and I was here all that day. Shakul's apprentice is rarely away from her side. Curse that girl. I hope her feelings for Gargak didn't drive her to foolishness. My husband's brother, who challenged him for leadership. Rakaz was upset when Gargak lost, but that was nearly a year ago. You have my blessing to confront her. We must know if it was her, and if so, her reasons.
What is it now? Now that I think about it, I checked the weapons the day before. The day everyone got sick, I worked here, in the forge. Fine. I'm the one who poisoned the stronghold. But what I did was for the good of my people. None of my bloodkin died from the poison. It only made people sick, just as Gargak showed me. His brother isn't fit to rule a privy, let alone our tribe. I'm sure she does. Don't believe everything she's told you. Gargak is no monster, and Chief Dushko would be nothing without his wives. I don't think so.
You'd better be worth my time.
Where is Rakaz? Was it her? What has the fool girl done? Never mind that. Shaman Bogum has almost finished his antidote. Once Reeman's Bluff recovers, our warriors will find these bandits and crack open their skulls. I must remain here and see my husband recovers. If you're willing, you should track down Gargak and put an end to his madness. Sharnak said most attacks come from the north. There are some caves, an old mine, and a ruined Imperial tower in that direction. If you find Gargak, do what you must to stop him. You do so with my husband's authority. With my authority.
Okay, now we're going to do a chief concern. fuckers. Figures I get fucking 3 of them bitches at one time. That's always my freaking luck. Okay, behind this thing. Doing 86er. Oh, I blocked that.
What do we have here? Do you know the Code of Moloch? It's a simple code, but it's the one I live by.
Don't steal, so I aim to conquer. Don't kill your kin, and none have died in my attacks. Don't attack without cause, but I have more than enough cause. When my father passed, I was to become chief by right. But then my little brother challenged me for leadership of the stronghold. 2 schemers put him up to it, as long as he'd make them Hunt Wife and Forge Wife. They knew I had no respect for them. Not by my brother's skill. His future Forge Wife insisted we use matched weapons. As we fought, I grew lightheaded. My palms burned and I could barely keep a grip. But I fought on, and was about to strike my brother down, when my sword shattered. No other explanation. The Hunt Wife poisoned the hilt, and the Forge Wife delivered a blade that shattered in its first melee. My brother must have known. Heard they died last month, some sort of fire. A shame they won't see me take my revenge. I don't see how. It's my birthright to rule, and my brother stands in the way. What do you mean? Base my mercenaries out of this tower? It's a central location, certainly. Overlooks a choke point through all corners of the Valenwood. But no, I'm a Reman's Bluff orc. Without a mind to work, I'd be nothing next to my brother. A played-out Imperial mine, I'd heard. And it's infested with trolls. Clearing them out will be no easy task. I suppose if there's ore in the mine, I could leave my brother to rot in the stronghold. But I'd need proof. And I'll send someone I trust to meet you at the mine. I can't just take your word on this. I'm sure you understand. But I'll hold my mercenaries back until we find out if there's ore in that mine. I give you my word.
Okay, so now we go do something else now. I'm gonna take that. I don't seem like it's worth anything. Oh. Oh. 313, that's all. Oh. Oh. 2 magic recovery. This one's 6 permanent recovery. This one is permanent recovery. This one. 126 health recovery. You can pick that up in Use magic cost of skills 169. Use maximum magic by 710. Stamina by 690. There we go.
Didn't expect to see you again. I'm glad you came to your senses about Gargak. He asked me to verify any ore we find, so here I am. Let's get this over with. What do we have here? This is iron ore. I'll get some samples. Go tell Gargak that with this ore, we'll have the finest weapons in Grotwood.
Have you brought me proof? What did Rakaz say?
She wouldn't say that lightly. With quality metal, I could rebuild this tower as a new home and drive my brother's kin profits into the ground. I'm an orc of my word. My quarrel ends today.
Thank you. My gratitude. Hail, chosen of the Queen. We have been expecting you. It's a missive detailing your arrival and orders. You are here to secure the staff of Magnus. Safe in our vault below the city. We have guarded it day and night. When you are ready, I shall show you into the vault. If you would follow me. As you can see, our artisans have built some small amount of civilization amidst this barbaric wilderness. Marbrook will soon be a jewel of the Dominion in this backwood territory. As one would expect, we have encountered scattered protests, nonsense about protecting the trees. The local Bosmer are disorganized and flighty. Such outbursts usually fizzle out of their own accord.
Your timing is impeccable.
Ah, the Mages Guild. If you would follow me inside.
I'd hoped to find you here, Adept. Velast has finished translating the tome. Once you're ready, join us at the Mages Guild. Speak to Velast when you arrive. I'll be making preparations for your first trial. Velast will be expecting you at the Elden Root Guild Hall. I'll see you there, Adept. She did most of the hard work. I'll leave the explanation to her. Just know that Sheogorath is nowhere near as clever as he thinks. She was able to unravel his nonsense and determine where you need to go. Ha!
Behold the Mages Guild. The paint is still fresh, a marvelous addition to the city. Work remains, of course, but one does what one must on the fringes of the Dominion. The vault is below. Follow me. This vault holds many. Do take a closer look. I am no scholar of botany, but I know something about our specimens. We found these in a Valenwood cave of all places. Alchemists pay a dear price for this plant. It will be the jewel of the royal gardens. Crimson Nernroot. We thought it was a Nord tall tale. We've been trying to transplant this unusual variety of redwort plant into Somerset for some time. Valenwood soil is not surprisingly very fertile. These specimens are bound for the royal gardens. This room holds alien relics uncovered across Valenwood. Interesting, aren't they? We've removed any dormant traps that we know of, so feel free to examine them more closely. I will answer any questions you have. Scholars believe this relic was broken into pieces when it fell from the heavens. They believe there may be others in Hectorhaim, the legendary center of the Valenwood. The tree gifts. We're not actually sure what it does. This helm is actually from our own collection. But one of our Bosmer allies stole it, and then returned it in exchange for a song. Our ancestors have left traces of their civilization across Tamriel. If we follow Queen Irene, our empire will one day rival theirs. The Staff of Magnus. What happened? Where is it? By the shining trees of Almeris. We have been burgled. But how? I know not. We have guarded the vault day and night. I placed the staff myself. No, the vault is off limits to all, but wait. Viceroy Palador recently toured the vault. The Queen's business, or so he stated. The staff was present before his visit, but I did not check after he left. None have entered the vault save you and the Viceroy. I have confirmed it.
He departed into the wilderness. He said he had orders from the Queen to prepare a gift for Prince Naaman. He did not return. The Viceroy was always foolishly devoted to the Prince. I pray nothing has happened to him as well.
The Staff of Magnus is an extremely powerful object. There's no telling what wickedness he could achieve if he desired it. Rest assured he would not have accessed the vault if we'd had any suspicion of his loyalty. Someone must inform the Queen.
I should have expected such initiative from the Queen's chosen. Tracking down Viceroy Palador will take time. That is my responsibility, as the Staff of Magnus disappeared on my watch. I will keep the Queen apprised of our actions.
We've got almost everything. Aha, a guest. We are reconstructing animals. Dead ones, of course. Wouldn't do such a thing to live ones. That would be barbaric. Not to mention impractical. Specifically, we are creating an elixir that will cause small dead animals to wriggle about as if alive. Well, as it turns out, we're fresh out of parts. Rat parts, I mean. I need you to bring us the head, legs, body, and tail from 4 different rats, so we can combine them into an animated rodent assemblage. Oh, I know the whole thing seems rather rash and improbable, doesn't it? But our methods get results. Bring back the rat parts and we'll have a little rodent scurrying about in no time. Why, it'll be almost lifelike. No, please meet us outside the Fighters Guild. We must set up our experiment there. There is a reason for this. One I would prefer to forget. It involves an early experiment with my associate. An experiment that failed horribly. It's not as simple as you may assume, however. When the two of us are involved, nothing is ever simple. No, please meet us outside the Fighters Guild. We must set up our experiment there.
Bramblebreach clan is under constant attack lately.
No doubt the Dominion will offer their help in exchange for an alliance, turning the misfortunes of others to their advantage. That is their way.
Well?
My friend! How good it is to see...
Pretend we're old friends catching up after a long absence. I don't want to blow my cover just asking for help.
Great acting.
I need an assistant to do some delicate tasks, and you've got the right look about you. I'm part of an undercover investigation into a string of thefts in Marbrook. The artisan is a master of his profession. The artisan targets local Altmer, so I draw suspicion. We must capture the artisan before the Queen is targeted. Take my notes.
Most Altmer wouldn't trust a wood elf with their money. Fair enough, but trust is the Dominion's foundation, is it not? We have to start somewhere. Have I ever? There's been a steady stream of Altmer depositing valuables here since the thefts began. I'd like to see that. I'm an expert in security. No one can enter the bank without keys, and only I and my apprentice Nidris have them. The Wood Elves Those deep in the forest say there's a being called the Wilder King who shapes Valenwood.
Suzik thought Marbrook was a brand new city, but it is very popular already. Even the royalty visit. Suzik does not run a charity. He has kittens to feed. As the artisan's infamy grows, his signature will become highly valuable. A wise choice. Zuzik's mate was furious when this one paid much for the note. She thinks it worthless. We knew otherwise, no? Yes, the Bosmer religion does not allow the use of paper, so they use animal hides instead. Not many use it in Marbrook.
Everything is here. Wonderful. Allow me a moment to apply our elixir. Now we address the practical applications of this marvelous elixir. If you will help us one last time, I will increase your compensation. My associate and I have a mischievous nature. It is through this nature we show our affection for our friends. Our close friend Kalima is, as Timaway would say, a grumpy bug. We want to lift her spirits. Place these squirmy rodent things in her backpack in the corner. She'll be back shortly, and then we'll see the fruits of our labor. Timaway and I have a wager. He expects her to double over with laughter. I do not expect that reaction. The second stage is the most important. What use is magical inquiry if it cannot foster relationships? Excellent. Here's your payment. I expect our dear friend will be back any moment. So if you would like to stick around, it's sure to be an entertaining spectacle.
What is that?
Adamir, Timaway, I will kill you both.
Excellent. Well done. A fantastic experiment, if I do say so myself.
I never thought I'd see so many strangers in Badenwood.
These are frightening times. We must all band together.
True enough. I worry about my sister. She's stationed at the Moonhedge outpost, and there's been rumors of Daedric activity there for some time.
Daedra, warrior, help us.
You saved the Queen. Stars keep you safe, traveler.
You approach knowing what you want. I was once like that not that long ago. Please share some gold with poor Kurlit. Kurlit hears and sees much, but it is difficult to recall when one's stomach rumbles so. Alas, he does not have the coin for food. Blessings. This one's night eye has not failed him yet. Kurlit caught a glimpse of a Bosmer sneaking into the bank.
I apologize in advance for any delay in service. My apprentice Nidras went upstairs to attend to personal business.
If you need banking services, my master Talqua can assist you downstairs. Ah. Working with Sinner. I noticed you making friends in the market. If you figured it out, there's no use keeping up pretenses. My initial plan was to exercise the right of theft. I steal precious objects from the Altmer, then demand they leave Marbrook for their return. It turns out the Altmer don't respect the rights, so I return them. Now, I simply let Altmer hatred do the job for me. You'll know soon. Now, I tipped off the guards that the artisan was in the bank, and here you are, sneaking about. I advise you leave.
Did you find out who the artisan is? The bankers. Why didn't I see it before? You have my thanks for finding him. But now we have to deal with the mess he left behind. The bastard returned the stolen items to the wrong houses. He then sent anonymous letters to the victims framing the owners for the crime. They too easily believe their neighbors stole from them. And we've only just been able to prevent any violence. We must find those valuables. I appreciate the help. According to the letters, the items are in houses across Marbrook. You'll have to search carefully to find them.
What do you want?
lifetime. The Bramble Breach clan is under constant attack lately.
We don't care for troublemakers here.
The rascal's a pretentious oaf, but stealing my wedding gift to satisfy his vanity? Unforgivable.
What do you want?
Halt thee!
Aha! I caught you red-handed, artisan. Thieves just can't help returning to the scene of the crime. Pinning the blame on someone else? I won't fall for that. How do you explain those stolen goods you're carrying? Hmm? You know Sinar? Well, this doesn't prove anything. You might have heard his name in relation to your own investigation. An excellent idea. I was just about to propose. Sinar is on the upper city tier, near the entertainment pavilion. You lead the way. I'm not so naive that I'd turn my back on a common criminal. Captain, I bring great news.
afraid you have me mistaken.
Captain Sinner, I have detained the artisan. No time to thank me. I must return to my rounds.
Damn you. I can't believe he just blew my cover. Please tell me you have good news. Thanks, Stender. Things were getting tense. I know you're not the artisan, thanks to our careful investigations. You're free to go now. We'll return the items back to their original owners.
No sudden moves now.
I didn't think I was being disrespectful.
Okay, before we start this one, this part here, I think I'm gonna close this episode out and then start another one so we can finish this one up and maybe do something else. Okay? So it's been great playing this for you. And check out my channel. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.